Hello everyone, it's me again, Al Brown Spencer. It is Sunday, the 10th of January 2021, and it is just past half past 9 in the evening. So it's only 3 hours or less than 3 hours until it is the 11th of January, Monday. Uh, what I'm gonna talk about this night, or I mean tonight, is really really important and vital and reflects my thinking and my thoughts about life, people, communities, and what should be done in order to have a happy, lovely community. First of all, I would like to share these thoughts with you in order to make it clear how I'm thinking and what are my thoughts about life and all of this. Uh, the second thing is, you know that I'm struggling at the moment and I'm fighting to get my compensations from the governments who abused me and used me, and also to get this responsible who for doing this to me punished and behind bars. Let's talk first about the meaning of life. The meaning of life. It is something that people look at from different perspective, and it means different things and meanings to other people and so on. However, there is one essential rule and one essential definition to the meaning of life that everyone shares and everyone wants to experience and do, which is to live. The meaning of life is to live. So simply, just think about it this way. Regardless, and of course, with all respect to whatever religion you are following or what you believe in, life is to live. Whether you believe there is another world, there is another life, and all of this, life is to live, to enjoy, to 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 experience every moment of your life in a lovely circumstances and to enjoy it basically. So the meaning of life from my own perspective and what people should believe in is to live, to enjoy. And when I say to live, it's not just about just breathe in and out and eat and so on. It's about to enjoy life and enjoy it. So based on this, everyone has the right to live and to enjoy life. Have I said that? And from my own experience, people in the authority think otherwise. They decide who to live, who to die, who to enjoy, who not to enjoy, who to become rich, who to become poor, and so on. The other thing as well, being a good member in the community and being someone that is a good person to be around and to live with. First thing that everyone should think about and consider is, how do you treat other people? If you would to harm anyone in any way, form or shape, you're not good enough to live with people because you're harming them. So based on this, rules of laws like, you know, criminal laws and mental health acts and all of this should follow this rule. If you follow what makes you a good person in the community and you're not harming anyone in any way, form, or shape, then you are a good person, a good member of the community that should be respected in every way, shape, and form. On the other hand, people who harm other people should not be in the community. And it's sad enough to know that people can be in the authority and they can harm other people. So, people in the authority who harm other people using their authorities, they are sick. They need to go to a mental health hospital to be treated, and they don't know it. If you harm anyone or you believe that harming anyone is your right or your job or part of your life or your right or you can do it or it's allowed, then something wrong in your mind, something wrong with you. You should be sectioned. You should be in a mental health hospital to teach you and to treat you from this so you can understand that it doesn't matter, no matter what, whether you have authority or not, it's not okay to harm people in any way, form, or shape. So, in other words, if you harm people in any way, form, or shape, you're not good enough to live with people. So your place is either the prison or the mental health hospital. It depends on how it works. So in total, people who harm other people in any way, form, or shape, physically, mentally, socially, spiritually, uh, in any way or form or shape, you're not good enough to live with people. And if you believe this is your right, or this is your job, or this is what you need to do, or this is what you have to do, or what this is some part of your life and you can do it, then you have to be sectioned in a mental health hospital where they can actually treat you to make you believe and understand that harming people is not okay. And that applies on people in the authority, whether whatever authority you have, whatever position you have, if you believe or if you think or if you adhere to harming people in any way or form or shape, you need to be either in prison or a mental health hospital. Again, it is completely and utterly the community and the people's job to make this some kind of a law or adhere to these thoughts. Ideology is so important in any community or in any country. Ideology is so important because we all adhere and we all embrace and we all follow. Ideology should be reflecting our beliefs, our thinking, our thoughts, our morals, and lots of other things. That we all agree that this is the right and the opposite can be the wrong or neither the wrong or the right. So, in other words, anyone out there, whether you have authority or not, whether you're strong, weak, or not, whatever it is, if you think or believe that harming people is okay, you are sick. You either need to go or to be put in a prison, or you need to be in a mental health hospital so you can be treated and understand that harming people is not okay. What I'm going through at the moment reflects lots of things I learned in life, and I believe that people should work on their understandings of what life is and what they need to do in the community and so on. Authorities and laws and all of this is put there to prevent people of harming other people and to make the community in any country live in a harmony. But actually, that is not what is happening now. People and evil people in the authority using this to bust and abuse, use, and torture innocent people for no reason, just because they have the authority to do so. So there has to be a full stop. There has to be some way of dealing with all of this to make sure that you and I are safe from any use, abuse, or torture by anyone who happens to have authority and they can do it. Responsibility doesn't mean that you can have authority to use it against people without, supervision, or without observation, without, feedback, without limits, without boundaries. It's unbelievable. And I'm saying so from a personal experience. And at the moment, I am suing the British government for liaising with the government of where I was born and torture me and use me and abuse me in every way, form, or shape. And I am claiming £6 million sterling plus the fees for any soliciting or court and so on. So they will have to pay the £6 million to me plus any kind of solicitors or fees that applicable. And I'm not just making this up. I am taking this to the human rights organizations and activists. The British government should be ashamed of what they allowed to happen to me and what they participated of doing to me, and any attempt at the present time of containing this issue in the wrong way and negatively by fixing a mistake by another mistake will result in a greater mistake and greater punishment for those people, and even greater, compensations and so on. I don't wish this. I'm working on what have happened to me and what I'm claiming in terms of compensations. And I'm trying my best. Life goes on. Those who abused me, used me, tortured me, and those who allowed it, and those who still till the moment trying to contain the situation by putting doubts around my mental health capacity or whatever, I promise you, you will be punished, not just for knowing that there is wrong that was done, but also for trying to cover it up and trying to bury it by actually eliminating the source or the person that was used and abused, which is me. And when I say eliminating, I don't mean that you're going to kill me. What I mean is, whatever you're trying to do in terms of putting doubts around the genuinity of my case or my mental health capacity or whatever. So in other words, life is so beautiful. I am willing to live it. I am going to get every penny of you for my compensations for what you've done to me, and everyone there who used, abused, or tortured me in any way, form, or shape. I promise you, you will be busted, and I promise you, you will be landing in a prison or a mental health hospital because either you're a criminal or you're mad. Harming people is not okay. Just ask anyone. Ask a kid. Is harming people okay? A kid will tell you, no, it's not okay. Just simple. Harming people is not okay. And you must be in prison or in a mental health hospital. And that is what is going to happen to you. Not just you, your followers as well. Everyone in the chain under your authority who has been applying your rules, applying your orders, working, helping you, are responsible. They have their own minds. It's not just, oh, well, we're just following the orders, man. It doesn't work like this. Anyway, everyone out there, do not give up. Life is so beautiful. Don't harm anyone in any way, form, or shape. And then you're a good person who can live with people and enjoy life. And then it's up to you to be happy or not. And if someone use, abuse, or torture you, you should not give up and should work on it to bring them down. Because the more time they have out there in the authority, the more people could fall into their, power, use, abuse, and torture, and actually be harmed. Anyway, take care and have a good night. And today, as I said, is Sunday, the 10th of January 2021, and it's almost now 10 o'clock. And I don't know what else to say, to be honest with you. I've said enough. All what I can say is, everyone out there, if you use, abuse, or torture me, I promise you, until the last breath of my life, I am after you, to get you, to annihilate you, to get you behind bars for what you've done to me, and nothing is gonna stop me. Nothing is gonna stop me. You can try your best. You can use, abuse, and torture me again, but I'm still after you, and there will be a moment when I will look at you when you're behind bars and will say, justice just been fulfilled. Anyway, have a good night, guys.